How are you, Amari?
I'm good. I'm good.
Appreciate you taking out the time to jump on the show. Let me just get this situated so I can get your name down for those that don't know you. But let's take it from the top, man. Well, are you with Galarza? Is that your trainer?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
right here
oh,
in Orlando, Florida.
nice, man. I know him from a long, long time, bro. He used to be Erickson Lubin's trainer and a few other people, but obviously, Lubin uh, and him had that relationship. So how'd that come about? Let's start there, Mari.
Yeah, so uh, when I was 17, I needed to make the change in my boxing career. I wanted to get on Team USA, and I came to Coach Jason, and me and him basically had the understanding that I wasn't going to turn pro at 17, and I'm going to make my run to the 2024 Olympics. So we got on Team USA, and for the past 3 years, 3 to 4 years, I was in Colorado Springs preparing for the Olympics. And now that I'm back home, he's back my head coach.
So what got you into the sport exactly? How long ago? Why boxing?
Well, I chose boxing at the age of 8 years old. My parents put me in boxing for like discipline and things like that. And within that, I found my love for contact sports, and I just stuck with it from that day on. And it was something that I love to do. I love the competitiveness and the drive, and it's a lonely sport. So the work that you put in, you get out for sure. You don't have to depend on nobody.
And was it Jason's gym that you first walked into? What was the gym that, obviously you first walked into and fell in love at?
Yeah, so at 4 I went to a gym in Orlando called Dynamic. So that was the after school program that I went to where I started karate and I found my passion for boxing. They would pick me up right from
Wait. So your school had a
yeah,
boxing curriculum?
no. It was an after school program. So
Okay.
my after school program will pick me up straight from school and then take me straight to the gym.
But it was a karate gym.
Exactly. Karate, and then I would change straight into boxing right afterwards.
Wait, what do you mean change straight into boxing?
So basically, it was a karate and a boxing gym all in
Okay.
one. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you
So
would do both.
exactly, I was doing
Okay.
both at.
So
Yep.
when did you decide to, when how did you know and when did you decide boxing over karate?
Well, I think at 14, 15 years old is when I made that transition. I was in high school. I knew that at one point I had to choose, one sport. It couldn't be no more track. It couldn't be no more basketball, no more karate. I made a commitment to myself and said, if I'm going to do this boxing thing, I'm going to do it all the way.
Mm. Wow. So how far did you get in the amateurs, man? I know that you are very, you know, accomplished,
Yes.
and your goal was to medal up. Give us the story.
Yeah, so I mean, my amateur journey at the beginning, it definitely wasn't the best. Came up short. Really didn't win a nationals, and my career didn't get off to the best start. But like I said, once I turned 17 and I got with Coach Jason, we discovered the plan, and yeah, I landed my spot on Team USA, and from that point on is when we went on a run. I got the silver at the World Championships. I medaled twice, back to back within 30 days with two gold medals internationally, and then I had to go and qualify for the 2024 Olympics. And once I did that, I felt like my name was definitely out there, and I went on to Paris and was the only medalist for Team USA boxing.
Wow. And how did you meet Eddie Hearn? What how was that a casual meeting, or was that something that was planned due to your career decisions?
Yeah, so Eddie Hearn, he reached out to me right after my last match for the Olympic from the Olympic Games. He
Via
basically,
DM?
yeah, through
Shout out to
Instagram.
Eddie, man. I love when he in somebody's DMs. I love that.
Yeah, so he basically shot me a text, and he was just like he wants to meet, and we went for coffee right there in Paris. So he definitely didn't waste no time reaching out to me about getting signed to Matchroom. And once he reached out, I was like, wow, like I didn't know it was gonna be moving this fast for as like getting my pro career to start. So me and Eddie talked. I felt like it was more of a partnership than just a promoter slash fighter relationship. He discovered a plan with me, my dad, my mom, and my coach. And from that point on, I kind of knew that Eddie Hearn was the one. We want to stay busy, and I feel like he has a platform for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I heard mom and coach and dad, no manager.
Right, correct.
S- So is Jason your manager?
Well, my father's my manager,
Okay,
uh, Jason my coach, but I basically negotiated the deal, just me and Eddie, talking with my dad there, and yeah, so it was no manager involved, just me and my dad.
okay, okay. So let me see your skills, man. What did you negotiate? I don't want your finances, but like how many fights per year were you able to negotiate?
Well, we're looking at 5+ fights a year.
Wow.
It was a couple things that we had to get right in the contract that we wanted, and yeah, stuff
Do
along those lines. Go ahead.
do do you follow Terrence Crawford's career closely?
I did. Me and Terrence actually have a pretty good relationship too.
Oh,
And
sweet. Sweet. Here
yeah,
goes I'm rolling the dice, taking a shot in the dark. Did
yeah,
you negotiate camp expenses?
yes,
Let's fucking go, Amari. You are the man. I love to see you young guys, learning from these other fighters that was a big thing for us. Like as journalists, like, wow, Crawford's making $50,000 for his camp expenses. I
yeah,
think more fighters need to get their promoter to do that. The other thing
right.
that we learned was that Devin Haney makes his promoter pay for the sanctioning fees, man. So,
Mm,
when the time comes and you can renegotiate, if you didn't negotiate that, that's something to think about too, because this game tries to take a piece of you every chance they get.
absolutely.
Would you happen to have headphones just so there's no feedback? Sometimes when I'm talking, it's looping because you're all, I guess your phone. You don't have
I
headphones?
have headphones. Yes, you want? I mean,
Yeah, I could wait. I could wait. In the meantime, it'll give these people an opportunity to go ahead and drop a question for you. I did
okay.
locate it, and we do have a questions and answers for Omari. It's just very old because we talked to his trainer many, many months ago to get this done. I realized it was before DR, so anyone looking for it, it's last year. It's a last year post, but it's there for sure. I found it. Oh, he dropped off, but that's all right. He's going to get that together and call us back when the headphones are connected. But that gives you an opportunity, like I said, to drop the question. He's back. Just wish I could find the one on Patreon. I already found the one on YouTube. All right. You back?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, man, 5 fights plus. So what's the plus dependent on?
Just depending on
I don't
how.
think you have the headphones connected.
Hold on one sec.
Check, 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 check. Yeah, because it was feeding back.
Hello.
Yes, now we're there.
All right. Okay.
All right, all right. So you were telling us it's dependent on.
It's just depending on how fast I want to move. Pretty much, if they feel like I get the first or second round knockout, and I didn't really work that much that fight, and I'm still fresh, then let's go ahead and get back in there and give them another shot a couple weeks down the line. That's pretty much what it depends on.
For sure, for sure. So I got a couple questions here from the people I'm gonna get to. Uh, First one is from Keem the Dream in Orlando. He says, "I started following you after hearing you on Shaq and McGritt's podcast a few years back. Congratulations on all your success. You came out of the Skull Gym. Uh, how much
That's
did that help shape your and mold your career so far?" And the Skull
uh
obviously is SOHK, which is Jason's acronym, but you can let us know exactly what it stands for.
Yes, the gym is School of Hard Knocks, right here in Castleberry, Florida. And I'll actually be having a media workout out there tomorrow. So anybody in the
Really?
Orlando area,
At
yeah,
what
come
time
on out.
exactly?
11 a.m.
Man, my guy definitely has a day job. Yeah, yeah. No, because I'm in Vegas,
But
but the guy that actually asked the question, he would have covered it normally. He does all my Orlando stuff.
yeah, but yeah, I felt like um, when me and my dad came to Jason, it was a definitely pivotal moment, and something that we worked on and discovered a plan together on how we want to move in my amateur career, in my professional career, and he's someone with experience in the game to be able to guide me through those situations and what may come in a professional game as well.
For sure. Nah, man, he's Jason is a great guy, like I said. We got some other ones here. Next one is from Malcolm in New York. Congrats on how far you made it this year in the Olympics. Salute emoji. With your transitioning into the pros, can you name 2, 3 things that you are happy not I guess he meant not to deal with from the amateur system anymore? Fight night, beyond, behind the scenes stuff, etc. So yeah, anything you feel you're happy you don't have to deal with anymore that has to do with the amateurs, and that could be any stuff like fight night or behind the scenes.
Yeah, I would say um, I pretty much love everything about the amateur game. The only difference it may be the weigh-in, not having to maintain the weight through those 6 or 7 days of the tournament, especially when you get deeper into the tournament. Now I only have to make weight one time, and I don't have to worry about maintaining and making sure I'm still in shape for those fights because I'm always in shape, but the weigh-in part is definitely a major part.
For sure. Up next. Ooh, damn, I just closed out my. Oh, cool. Next one is from Hey Champ, years of lurking from Tampa. Shout out. Now we know you
Okay.
from Tampa. What weight
Yeah.
class do you plan on campaigning at as a pro, and what was the most difficult part of the Olympics?
I plan on this next fight that I have coming up next Saturday. I'm gonna be fighting at 152. So anywhere between 147 and 154 for right now to see where I to see where I'm what best fits me. And the most difficult part about the Olympics is I I don't know. I really don't have no difficult part. I pretty much enjoyed everything about the moment. I was there with LeBron. I was just living my life and just put on a performance for my city and my country.
Next one, we got Donald from Baton Rouge. Do you see yourself going to a big band boxing promotion. Well, this is, I've been waiting for this for so long that he doesn't know you're signed already. This is he was basically
Yeah,
asking, if you were going to PBC Top Rank or with Floyd or Matchroom, but you have chosen Matchroom. Was
right.
there any other interest, outside interest? Did you have other people that were like, man, we want to talk to you too?
Yeah, it was a few other people that came my way, but like I said, I felt that Eddie Herman Matchroom right now has the best platform and how they're moving their fighters. A lot of promo behind it and pushing and getting their name out there. And as you can see, I'm having my first pro debut in my hometown, Orlando. So that was definitely strategic, and a lot of fighters don't get that opportunity.
I have a question from Jonathan Sims that says, what leverage did you have going into your negotiations? What is, excuse me, what leverage did you have going into your negotiations? Was it your own finances, the potential of your talent, or something else? What advice would you give up and coming fathers, sons who are looking to maximize leverage in contracts early in their career? And this is a father that's training his son, and all his questions are always to get advice because he wants his son to obviously do what you are doing. So by leverage
Right.
he means, I mean, I hope you know what he means, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, sure.
Um, well, I would say me going to the 2024 Olympics and winning a bronze medal definitely gave me the most leverage, I'll say, out of anyone in my class, just because I have the accolades and things like that. So if you're not pro already, I tell even the young fighters, like, don't be in a rush to go pro. Get your name out there in the amateur ranks. The amateurs is the stumping grounds and what's built a lot of fighters, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Roy Jones, even Ali. So get your name in the amateurs so that the promoters can see your value. And once you do that, do your research on a lot of the things that go in a professional game. Maybe even get an advisor and talk to other people in a professional game that can really guide you and mentor you to let you know the ins and outs of the professional game because it is different.
For sure, man. It's definitely different. The big leagues. They got Nate the Alien says, "What's up, champ?" Nate from Alien Games in the building. What is your 5-year plan in boxing and in life? So it's 2029. Who is Amari Jones?
Well, in 2029, I definitely see myself as a world champion in boxing. Um, still undefeated and continuing to push and inspire the young generation in my community to become an Olympian, to become a world champion, and just still shine light on my community in Orlando, and possibly even have a foundation set up to inspire younger generations.
So, what do you got cooking in terms of fights? When is the first fight on the card, or with Matchroom?
Yeah, so my first fight on the card for Matchroom is March 15th, next Saturday in
Oh,
Orlando, Florida.
oh, you're on the
Yes,
Belonga
sir.
card. That's right. I did see the poster. Not Belonga card. Excuse me. It's the quote unquote ammo card, but something's fishy there. That was a Belonga card. So it's
Yeah,
that's in the Caribbean Royale, right?
correct.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been actually the last couple of fights that I've been to have been at a Caribe Royale, the Tim Zoo fight, the Antonio Vargas fight. So I've been in that venue a couple times, and I picture myself fighting there and having it sold out.
Yeah, no, that's a nice venue. I love it when I'm out there. So you expecting to bring a lot of people out because you're from Orlando?
Absolutely. So I feel like a majority of the crowd for sure will um, be there to see me. Homegrown. It's my city, so I'm definitely ready to put on.
Nice. And do you know the order of the bout? Like when are you going? Are you getting TV time? Is it prelims? How's that gonna work?
Yeah, I believe I will begin TV time. I'm right before Berlanga, I
Oh
believe.
wow, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Do you know Berlanga? Because he used to train out there in Orlando at Evolution, right? Once upon a time, a long time ago, and now he's on the Tampa side. Obviously, with Pro Box with Mark Farad, but I feel like he used to train in the Orlando side on the Evolution gym. No?
I never met him.
Oh, okay. Have
Yeah.
you ever been to that gym?
Evolution, yeah, I've
Okay.
sparred there a couple times.
Okay.
Sparred there a couple
Okay.
times.
All right. Well, Omari, I think that is all of actually, nope. We got Alex Vega, West Palm, South Florida. He says, I definitely see a growing fan base here in our community. We have our own amateur boxing show with the next one possibly taking place in Orlando, Tampa area. Hope you're enjoying your time on the show and would love for you to pop out to it once it gets announced, hopefully in the summer. Okay, so he just wants you to come watch him fight here in Orlando. Well, there in Orlando.
For sure.
All right, champ. Well, I appreciate you, man. Give out your social media for anybody that isn't following you. Can go ahead and do so.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at banger put dem pause, and you can also get any merchandise, and you can also get my book. Just go to
Oh,
Omari Bank. Yeah, I wrote a book.
what is it based on?
My book is called The Journey of an Olympian, and it's just basically touching on my like getting in depth of my journey and the lead up to when I was standing on the podium in Paris.
Okay, actually, I got some other ones here.
Okay.
Um, on Patreon, I got James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. Boots versus Brian Norman Jr. Who wins and how?
I like Boots for that fight. I think Brian Norman is a real good opponent for Boots to put up a tough fight, but I'm definitely taking Boots. Skills pay the bills.
I got Toledo Treese. He says, do you think Jake Paul helped the USA boxing team? And who is someone we should look out for in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics? Uh, and he said, besides yourself, I guess he thought you was going to keep trying. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely felt Jake Paul, he did shine some light on Team USA. He had some of the Olympians in his Netflix documentary, which was a great opportunity to show us in the work that we put in. And he definitely helped sponsor. He even came to my fight in Paris. So Jake Paul supported. I seen him in Orlando at his last fight that he threw, and he showed a lot of love. So shout out to Jake Paul.
Uh, Omari, just to be clear, is it tomorrow, the media workout at 11 a.m.?
Correct, at School of Hard Knocks.
At School of Hard Knocks. Okay. Yeah, I had someone asking. So let me get back to these questions. We got Rule in the 504 New Orleans. He says, what improvements need to be made to the USA Boxing organization?
Uh, well, I feel that USA Boxing is a great organization. Um, they showed a lot of love to me and supported me through my journey. And, that's just something I can't really touch on. But I love everything they did for me.
For sure. Octo says, greetings, champ. Congratulations on your Olympic success. What's your favorite food? And give me one movie I should watch.
um, I like salmon and Alfredo pasta. One movie you should watch, I'll say King Richard.
King Richard. Is that the Will Smith movie?
Yeah, Venus and
Okay.
Serena.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's based off, how, like how he
yeah,
got them where they got them. But that is now
exactly.
definitely the last one. I do appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on. If we can, let's stay in touch so that we could get you on for the victory lap after March 15th.
Absolutely. I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, champ. Appreciate you.
All right. Bye.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Omari